Let's tighten up, Titan Nation. It's your boy. You see the name, free me at the at the _P Shark. I am free now. Twitter did suspend my account yesterday, as you can see. My Memphis shirt on. I said I'm gonna spell Memphis like this with an F from here on out because they were suspending accounts for typing Memphis, my city, my town, Memphis. They fixed the problem now. So hopefully that problem does come back. Someone copyright the name and all this stuff. So hopefully I can type my city name again. I did it yesterday. I still might spell it with the L from here on out, like the shirt says, but we'll see how it go. But of course, news has dropped, of course, right before I get on the show. So we might as well just go and get into it. So let me share my screen. All right, first up, if y'all watch, remember follow us at LB Real Media, and this is where the whole podcast network we started it. We are doing a series called Fix My Team or What's Wrong with My Team from the Let's Be Real Sports Podcast, which we finished off with the Cowboys on yesterday. Week before that, we had the Panthers, and we had the Steelers 2 weeks prior to that. So decided to do the Titans on my show. The difference on this show would be I'm just going to go into free agency, as this is the whole show I already did, a recap of last season, coaching stuff. So I'm going to talk about free agency, as free agency is live right now. It's not official until Wednesday, but it's also right now it's the legal tampering period, which players are already signed now, of course. And in 2 days, not 2 days, later I do my draft. So we was doing review last season, free agency, who we think we need, what our needs, and draft picks. And I didn't go to the draft until we get close to the draft, as this show will be continuing, of course. What do you say? Yeah, of course, average. Yep, Ty's got some moves to make. Yep, we do. I'll give my thoughts on everything that's been transpiring so far. Just 1 second. So let me share my screen. And remember, follow me at LBR Tighten Up on Twitter as well. I got NFL Live on my TV as well. So anything that pops up, I will be updating as the show goes on. But first up, free agency update. As you can see on the screen, things have happened literally within the last 20 minutes of me getting ready to go live for this show. We signed Danico Autry from the Colts, as you can see on the bottom of this photo. Of course, you had to do some last minute edits, so that's why the show started about 5 minutes late. Make sure I update the photos. But we signed Danico Autry, defense tackle from the Colts. He had 7.5 sacks last year. Of course, division rival. We signed him the $21.5 million over 3 years, which I think we had about $16 million in cap room to work with. Hopefully we can still hit some restructures, but it don't look like we are. So that means that leaves us about 9 with still more pass rushing needs. But I think he would help. I don't know too much about him, like I said, because especially interior D-line, but there is a position of need that I have taken off my position of need picture that I have that I'm showing next. I think it's a good pickup. He's 30 years old. Like I say, anytime you take away from a divisional rival, especially one that's contender for the division, it's between us and them pretty much. It's always good, and I think he'll help Jeffrey Simmons, Big Jeff, out there up front. So that's one move we finally did do something, right? Of course, what happened yesterday, we attempted to trade for Benardrick McKinney. That led to maybe Jayon Brown being gone, right? Due to what happened next, Diana Rizzini reporting about Corey Davis and Jonnu this morning, then both of them proceeding to sign Jonnu for 4 years, $50 million with the Patriots. And Corey Davis just signed. I mean, literally, the news just dropped 2 minutes right before I was scheduled to start the show. Had to add that in right quick. Signed with the Jets for 3 years, $37.5 million. Salute to them. I have a farewell page that picture that I have as well. I had to update that after that Corey Davis signed as well. So, salute to them. Proud of them. Happy for them. I said on the last episode or one of my last videos, that you can't pay players, you can't pay your fifth or fourth and fifth option on offense that much money, right? Jonnu is getting paid, what's that, $12.5 million, and Corey Davis, both of them getting paid $12.5 million. Jonnu, to me, I didn't want Titans paying more than 8. Yeah, he's great. He has potential, but he hasn't fully shown it, been consistent. You could say, yeah, running offense. We don't give him the opportunities, yada, yada. When we had the biggest moment of the season, Derrick Henry got shut down in the Ravens game. You can blame it on Tannehill. We can blame it on Arthur Smith. The two names that just left, Corey Davis and Jonnu Smith, did not show up. Simple as that. Yeah, we can blame it on Tannehill. All right, we're going to see the season, I guess. But they were nowhere to be found in the Ravens game. So, and you can say, yeah, more blocking because Taylor Warren was out. Sure, yada, yada. I mean, it is what it is to me. That's not me saying, trashing them or nothing. I'm just saying you just can't pay. You already paying Derrick Henry 12 and a half, 13 mil. Paying Ryan Tannehill almost 30. You got to pay AJ Brown close to 20 next year or the year after. Those are your top three where Tannehill's quarterback. So Derrick Henry and AJ Brown 1 and 2. You can't pay your third and fourth option. 12 and a half, 25 mil combined. It ain't possible if you want to improve your defense, especially in the salary cap shortened year. So I'm not mad at them for not reaching agreements with those numbers specifically. Especially Jonnu. I think Corey was going to get a larger deal. I think 12 and a half was about right. Maybe I wouldn't pay them 10. I'll probably pay them 10 and 8 for Jonnu. That's what I was thinking. Probably what J. Rob thought too. Sorry, if Corey Davis and Jonnu not your one and two option, which they not, you can't pay them. They more money. Simple as that. Like Savage said, Jonnu got top 3 tight end money. Kind of iffy about that. Yep, I think he's gonna shine in New England though. Hopefully we can't do him back, but I think he's gonna do pretty well. Like I said, I think offense did hold him back some. Taylor Warren's injury did hold him back because he had to block more instead of after receiving the ball more. But I think just overall, I don't want the Titans paying him that. It's just the truth. I mean, when he got hurt last year, Anthony First to Michael Pruitt, who I'm mentioning next, Josina Anderson reported, he's contemplating testing free agency. I would like to have him back now with Jonnu out. Have him and Ferguson back. They did well holding it down. And we had another guy, I cannot remember his name right now off the top of my head, who had got some good production as well. So he was replaceable, and I think Corey Davis would be replaceable. I think they would replace him, and I'll go over that list in a second. And what Rod said, Jonnu was overpaid. Plain and simple, he was. Just Wayne. Thank you, Coach Bourne. Yep, just Wayne. So I don't see no problems with what happened. I mean, salute to him. Like I said, I got a farewell picture coming out for him. I don't know if y'all can see. Well, first up, like I said, no news on Daquan Jones. He's probably out with the Nico Autry signing, and which is maybe, and they're saying he's replacing Jack Crawford. I don't know, but I think that's a good sign. Like I said, 7.5 sacks last year from D tackle position and taken from the division rival. So I like the signing. It's about 7 mil, a little over 7 mil a year. So we see how it works out. Jadavion Clowney, no news. I don't care to have him back, but we worried to bring him back. Cool. Desmond King, no news as well. Don't seem like he's coming back, but we'll see. But move forward from that. First up, I just want to say, y'all see my hat. Trust your process. It should say trust D. Well, it's a Young Jeezy hat, but trust the process. Trust in J. Rob. That's the approach I'm taking. I see Titans fans all over Twitter. It's just pretty funny. Like, y'all overreact too soon, man. Like this, like chill for a second. We're gonna be okay, y'all. We're gonna be okay. Defense has to improve, right? They have to improve. What Coach Bourne said. If Jones is out, that means Tart moves into a prominent role. I'm not too mad about that. Tahir Tart showed some promise last year. Also, of course, we got the draft coming up, but we'll see. What do you say? Archer's more 4 or 5 technique. Okay, so he'll be pass rushing more. Okay. Hope that means we're still going after a pass rusher. It's the real thing. It's Savage said, I like the front office is not overpaying. Stick to your guns, draft well, and get cheap talent. Exactly. That's the approach the Patriots took all those years until this year. Apparently, they signed everybody. Kendra Bourne, who they just signed, your boy from just came from the Raiders, but he was with Nelson Aguilar. He was with the Eagles before that. Who else they signed? Jonnu. They just signed about 10 people today. Judon, Yannick Ngakoue signed with the Raiders, so the Ravens are losing people. So, yeah, a lot of Cause Stan that go ahead and feel him. I got savage. All right, let me show my next picture, which is my golly. I didn't lose that picture. Hold on, give me 1 second. Free agency needs. All aboard the Rashad Bateman train. Here we go. And Coach Bourne, which is all aboard the Rashad Bateman, Terrence Marshall train. Oh, of course, Rashad Bateman, man. Yeah, he got to work. Like I said, I go over the draft. As we get closer, I will get more into the NFL draft and bring on someone who is knowledgeable about the players coming out that can help me out with some of the players. But it's average Bateman's beast, yes, sir. Free agency needs. Like I said, we're live in free agency period. The the legal tampering period, but of course everybody signing. Not official signings, but everybody signing. Unless you're who's that in the NBA that year? DeAndre Jordan, who had signed, he had left the Clippers and they had locked them in the room or something. They he signed with Houston, I forgot, or Dallas. No, he signed with Dallas and they locked them in the room, Chris Paul and them, and basically made them stay with the Clippers. So outside of that happening, these signings are going to become official in a couple of days. So first up, you can see my screen. Let me make it a little larger first. All right, needs free agency. I had inside D lineman. Actually, I still have it. I thought I took it off. So inside D lineman, really you could take that off somewhat. But like I said, Coach Bourne did say Archer is more 4 or 5 technique, so still might be relevant. But let me start with old outside linebacker. We still gonna need somebody. We still gonna need a Carl Lawson, Bud Dupree, Trey Hendrickson, Son Reddick, Ryan Kerrigan, Melvin Ingram, etc. Somebody. And I mean free agency. And probably still need to draft somebody too, but like later round, because we need an impact rusher. I'm tired of not getting sacks. Just tired of it, really. We say just seeing Tice making strong push for Dupree. Let's get it. Like I said, get somebody out there list. I want Lawson though. I want Lawson too. But if you don't get him, you can't get him. But Dupree is nice. That's why he's second on my list. He's second for a reason. That's the order I want in here too. Or like a combination, like if we can get Carl Lawson and Ryan Kerrigan, Will Dupree and Ryan Kerrigan, or some type of solution like that. But with Nico Archer in the fold, we're probably just gonna get one more. Wide receiver, we have to replace Corey Davis. None of these are. Kenny Galladay is probably out of price range. He's probably supposed to get more than Corey Davis, so I just add him on the list, but he's probably not going to happen. Marvin Jones is he's another veteran. I think he's 30 years old now. He's a solid replacement for CD, and I think he'd be more, I ain't gonna say consistent, more so. We could probably trust him in a big time game down the stretch more than CD if he stay healthy. Now, healthiness is a problem for him, and the next receiver I have on the list is Will Fuller. Healthiness is a huge problem with him, but he does give us that speed that we lack, that we really would need. And I would love Will Fuller. I spoke about this back when we had our season review. I was like, Will Fuller is the receiver. It's the one I want, right? If Corey Davis leaves, I want Will Fuller. I need a speedster. I need that. Take the top off of defense. If your second guy can get that, that's perfect for me. That's what I want. Curtis Samuel, man, elusive. You can use him in the backfield, running back some, slide outside some. He just versatile. You can use him everywhere. He had a solid season last year. I know because he was on my fantasy team. Juju might be out of price range as well. I think he's supposed to get about the same as Corey Davis. So, and even then, I don't think Juju is worth that much. He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's a solid second option as he was with Antonio Brown, and he had a solid season last year with Pittsburgh. But I wouldn't pay same thing Corey Davis, and I think that's why Pittsburgh probably ain't bringing him back. He's not worth that amount of money, right? 12 and a half, 13 upwards of that. Inside D lineman, Leonard Williams, like I said, we probably not about to happen. I mean, he's probably supposed to get a lot of money. Jarrell Casey, if he wants to come back, we'll see. He's free. And reunion would be nice, but hey, he did get hurt last year. He probably didn't get that much money, but he might have feeling a certain way towards the Titans for trading him. So we'll see. And also I have draft like behind these. So with wide receivers, we need to get one of those and draft one, right? which Rashad Bateman, like Coach Bourne said earlier. We get to later rounds, my guy from Ole Miss. I don't know why his name slipped my mind because he the main one I want. But it's gonna come to mind in a second. Someone's gonna remind me. Then I get the cornerback, Stephon Gilmore in trade with the Patriots. Elijah Moore. There we go. Yeah, Coach Moore just put it up there. Elijah Moore. Yep. I don't know how his name slipped my mind. Yeah, he's the one I would like. And if we don't get one the first round, get one later, of course, second, third round. Yeah, he also said, I know I'm in the minority, but I'll be of course. Clown, yeah. That was like, I'll bring Clowney back on a reasonable deal. Of course, he did not know what he get last year. 12 to 15. Like, you need to stay healthy for me. I'm sorry. You're not getting much from me. And apparently the way the Titans manage and run business, he's not getting that much from them. Probably any team. He's going to settle for a much smaller deal this year. But looking back at cornerback, Stephon Gilmore, if we can make a trade for Stephon Gilmore, great. That's a top 5 corner in the league. Was the best corner just a year ago, right? At least according to the NFL top 100. So I know he's getting older, same thing as Malcolm Butler, but the difference between him and Malcolm Butler, like I just said, top 5 versus a pretty good corner. Let's get it. Another cornerback option, William Jackson from the Cincinnati Bengals. He's younger, solid corner. That'll be a nice replacement, depending on the cost, of course, and draft. And like I said, I'm going to get to draft later. It's a corner that came out. J.C. Horn. That's a name that's been popping up that he runs I know he ran 4.39. Give us a little more speed at corner, but that'd be a solid first round pick to look into. And I'm all in the mindset, like I said, we'll get to draft in a month, but I'm all in the mind of taking the best player available. More so than saying, hey, we need a wide receiver, we need a cornerback, we need a linebacker. Take the best player available that you got on the board at one of your positions of needs. That's how I go about it. Not the biggest need, right? Tight end, John Newgone. Like I said, bring back Ferguson, Michael Pruitt, but he also said I like Mike. Oh, Mike Hilton is a free agent. I didn't know that. Coach Bourne, hold on now. Or you talking about maybe trade? He might be a free agent. I know we got Steelers fans on Let's Be Real podcast, and they love Mike Hilton as a slot. They love him. And I think they did say something about them possibly losing him. Interesting. Keep my eye on that one. That's a good one. But tight end, Hunter Henry might be out of our price range. Also, stays hurt. Yeah, I can't name him playing more than like 5 games in the season since he got in, but he's been solid when he's played. I remember him at Arkansas. He was cold. So, and like I said, price range might be out of, but he stays hurt a lot too. So if his price range do get too big, no. Kyle Rudolph, Delaney Walker, older options. Delaney Walker, just like Jarrell Casey, a familiar face. Said he's gonna play the season. I mean, just to bring back a veteran, like I said, I think bringing one of them back, bringing him or Kyle Rudolph, that's a cheaper option. Pair them with Ferguson, Swain, and Michael Pruitt. I mean, I think we'll be straight tight end. I'm not as down about John New being gone because, like I said, you didn't really utilize him for his super true strengths. But then again, it may have been consistency thing with him, and we'll see. I like I said, I hope they do well in their new stops, him and Corey Davis. Inside linebacker, I put draft. Hopefully, like I said, the one of those 3, when we were saying Jayon, Corey Davis, Janu, which one we want back the most, I've always been Jayon because I don't trust Rashaan Evans. I would prefer to trade Rashaan Evans and keep Jayon. And I don't know why these players' names slipping my mind tonight, but been a long day at work. What's my guy name that replaced him? David Long. I prefer just keep them 2, but we're probably gonna keep Evans, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm fine with that. But I prefer to have Jayon and David Long, right? What you said, March 4th, tight ends will be fine. Thank you, it's Coach Bourne. Thank you. Like, man, talk some sense to everyone. And David Long, yep, I find the guy's name. But yeah, that's why I prefer linebacker. That's probably not going to happen. And we still gonna need another linebacker if we lose Jayon. We're gonna need another one. But that's why I like to bring him back and have those 3, David Long, come in. That's spell some time with Rashaan and Jayon. But we'll see. they didn't. No news came out this morning saying Jayon would be gone, but they did try to trade for Bernardrick McKinney. So who knows? Maybe he's on his way out as well. So we'll see. QB backup specifically, of course. Tannehill's our QB. He did well last year. He ain't going nowhere. Backup, I have CJ Bedard and Jacoby Brissett as people who are free agents that might be in our price range that we can pay. CJ Bedard looked pretty. He looked straight when he came in to spell. He was better than Nick Mullins in San Fran. I don't know why they kept trying to put Nick Mullins out there over him. He's better than him. At least from what I saw. Maybe it's just maybe he's not as good in practice. Maybe he's not good if he started a full game. Who knows? But it's a backup. I'll take him. Jacoby Brissett, same thing. Another division rival, solid quarterback that had started games, started seasons. Wasn't bad. So as a backup, I'll take him. And I put etc. People say Alex Smith. He might be out of our price range. And there are other players. Andy Dalton may be a free agent soon. Dare I say Marcus Mariota might be a free agent soon. I'm about to get y'all started. But and I noticed I put draft beside quarterback because we drafted a quarterback like the last 2 or 3 years, and they haven't even made the training camp roster. We took the dude out of Washington State. I forgot his name. And then he ended up going to the Dolphins. We released him before the season started. We took the guy last year, Cole something from Hawaii, Cole McDonald, I think. I don't think he made the team as well. Luke Falk. Yep. Coach Bourne. Yeah, he getting me with the names. Yes, sir. Luke Falk. Yep, from Washington State. Yeah, now I want to make the roster. So I'm done with because we're not gonna draft a backup quarterback earlier. So ain't no point in drafting another 6th-round quarterback that's not gonna make the roster. We've done that twice now in the last, at least either last 2 years or twice in the last 3 years. So no, I'm not for that no more. Other less concerning right now, right tackle, as you know, we traded Isaiah Wilson, but Dennis Kelly is pretty good. I mean, I ain't got no problems with him, but we still need more linemen, right? So right tackle is less concerning, maybe later in the draft. And safety. Monty Hooker will be replacing Kenny Vaccaro, which is probably good news. And we got Dan Cruikshank coming back from injury. He'll be back up. And special teams, aces, of course. But we'll need another safety, right? So those are less pressing needs, something we could take later in the draft that we don't have to worry about earlier in the draft. That's not pressing need like those other positions listed above. Even inside linebacker, I kind of put them in order of what we really need the most. Inside linebacker, I put that next to last due to even Jayon no comeback, we do got 2 starters. So it's kind of the same with safety. I put this way: if the best player on their board in the first round happens to be inside linebacker, take them because it depends on if they decline the Rashaan Evans fifth year option. If they decline it, then you probably need to go and prepare to replace him, which I would want him to replace me personally, myself, regardless. So those are the needs. Free agency coming up. No news has dropped while I've been live. So, Titans fans, trust the process, please. Okay, deal with y'all, man. But let me get back to got one last thing, a farewell screen. What Coach Bourne said, not if, when. Yeah, I think they will, but who knows? I seriously think they will decline it, right? But some fans are trying to clamor, talking about he had one bad season, yada yada. But I'm with you, Coach Bourne. It should be when. But I still say if until that actually happens, right? But last but not least, farewell. Y'all can see by the pictures. Shout out to Moneybag Joe, because that's what Corey Davis and Johnny Smith, instead of giving a picture for them, I decided to get the Moneybag Joe picture because they got paid, right? So salute, farewell to everyone on this list. If I'm missing anybody, let me know. I'm probably am missing put it this way, these are all the players who I signed or got cut. These I haven't listed like Jayon Brown, who isn't officially gone yet, right? I haven't listed anybody who may be gone. These are players who are definitely gone. And we said, regardless of performance, Titans are paying that price tag. More likely to sign them cheaper. Yep. I agree for Rashaan Evans. I totally agree. But farewell, Malcolm Butler. I'm coming last week. Oh, y'all were down. Sorry, man. $14 million. As good as he was, best defender on the bad defense. $14 million. That, like he just said about Rashawn Davis, their price tag. Same thing. That what happened with Malcolm Butler. John Smith, Corey Davis got paid. Can't pay, like I said, can't pay third and fourth options. $12.5 million. Just can't. You can't unless the NFL salary cap wasn't as low as it was. That's just the honest truth. Kenneth Vaccaro already had a replacement in house who was probably better than him last year, and Monty Hooker. Man, salute though. He gave us some good years. Came with us when we really needed him. I still remember when we signed him. We had Jonathan Cyprian. I didn't even like Jonathan Cyprian. He got hurt for the year towards ACL. I don't wish injury on anybody, but I said at the time it might be a blessing in disguise. And when we signed Kenny Vaccaro, I instantly said we signed someone who was better than him at a much cheaper price. And he's been much better than what Jonathan Cyprian was that 1 year, right? And I ain't heard from Jonathan Cyprian since then. Like we covered him next year. I don't even think he's in the league anymore. If he is, I have no idea. Haven't heard his name. So shout out to Kenny Vaccaro. Shout out to Malcolm Butler. Gave us some good years. Adam Humphreys. Injuries galore. When he was on the field, he produced. For the most part, he was reliant on third down. Yeah, he's there. He was very reliable on third down. He didn't drop many passes. He got those tough catches that we needed to convert the first downs, man. So salute to Adam Humphreys, man. Gave us some good years. Khalif Freeman, like I said last week, gave us some memorable plays in the AFC Championship game run. This past season, not so much, but that year. I was at the game against the Chiefs at home when he caught that long pass. And that was the first time I ain't gonna say it's the first time I heard of him, but that was the first time he really made a true impact. Then the Colts game, pretty much the game sealing touchdown. And the Ravens, pretty much the touchdown that probably broke the Ravens, if you want to say. We won 14-0 in the touchdown, and it took all the life out of the stadium on that touchdown that he caught right after that turnover. So shout out to him. Like I said, shout out to Corey, shout out to Janu. Gave us some good performances. And like I said, y'all be missed, but it's a business. Good luck at their new stops in the NFC, and the AFC East with the Patriots and the Jets. And we'll see where everyone else signs. Like I said, man, Titans fans, I'm fine. We'll all be fine. Trust me. we need production at cheaper costs. That's just what it is. Trust in J-Rob. I know last offseason did not go as well, right? But he did resign Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill. That's what we all can say. Relax. Thank you, Coach Bourne. RELAX. Relax. I tried to look for the Aaron Rodgers dude when he said relax a couple years ago when the Packers had started 1-2. And I couldn't find it, but like I said, relax, please. But y'all can be fans. I understand. I'm a Grizzlies fan. Grizzlies fan base do the same thing. I mean, all fan bases do it, but at some point it does get a little annoying. Like y'all, like we went 11-5 last year. Don't act like J-Rob need to be fired. We didn't have a winning season before he got here. Since he's been here, we've been 9-7 and above since he's been here. So relax, like Coach Bourne said. So that's it for me today, man. Remember, next time, tighten up, follow me. I said free me, like I said, follow me in my personal, Daquan_P Shark. I am free. I am back on Twitter, not suspended anymore like I was yesterday. They had something against Memphis. I've had a bad weekend. I'm a Vols fan of basketball, Tigers fan of basketball. Don't ask me how I became Memphis and Tennessee fan. Both of them lost. Saturday. Sunday, then Josh Pastner, former Memphis coach, won his conference championship game. And although I was actually cheering for him. Then the Grizzlies split again at OKC yesterday. So it ain't been a good weekend. So I need to tighten up and make it better. But I'm fine with it, man. Y'all just need to chill. And what my guy T-Time said, tighten up. We're gonna be straight. Exactly. Like, come on, y'all. Like, chill. We're gonna be okay. But remember, like I said, follow me on my personal Twitter account. Follow me and let's tighten up. LBR tighten up. Remember, I'll be going live every other Monday as I'm starting for my job. I'm project manager, starting project management certification class every Tuesday. So the show will be moved up to Monday when I go live. And when I record, it can come out either Monday or Tuesday. So it depends. I start back bringing guests on real soon. So just stay tuned. Got more content coming. Remember to follow us at LB Real Media. Just check out the other podcasts, our LBR Sports 901 podcast. And we got a new podcast coming out soon. So until next time, y'all, peace. Let's tighten up.